Kendrick Lamar dropped his new album GNX, and I will let Glory take it away here.
All right, let's talk about it. So he surprise dropped this shit out of nowhere, which was awesome, but also very confusing. Not confusing. Yes, confusing. So he, firstly, his release pattern non-existent. There's no pattern. He kind of just drops
It's
whenever he
whenever he
feels like
wants.
it, which is fucking awesome. But also kind of like, hey, you just dropped Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers like 2 years ago, and you're already dropping another record. This is incredible. He is feeding us, which is awesome because we went so long in between Damn and Mr. Morale. Thank you. Um, I think this record is fucking incredible. I think it is stacked with a bunch of features that only support and like improve each song, which is awesome. SZA is on the record twice. Fucking what? Huh? She crushes it. Big fan of SZA. I think she's great. Wasn't the biggest fan of SOS, but I Control is still top probably 100 albums for me. And that's like I listen to a lot of fucking music, so top 100, that's like a big deal. Um I am a big fan. There are a couple points in the record where he is touching on the rap beef, the fucking Drake thing.
Yeah.
You already know how I feel about Drake, so that's kind of a yeah, okay, get his ass. We get it, get his fucking ass. Big fan of that shit. Um, I think the record's great. I've been waiting for more Kendrick stuff. Just didn't expect it to be this soon. I expected it probably middle of next year. Because when he dropped the Not Like Us music video, it did have a teaser of one of my fucking favorite songs off this record. Oh, which one is it? I've listened to it like twice, but so I don't have like names down yet. But the one where it goes like where it has a little ding, 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 and it's a oh, I love it so much. Oh, I think there are a lot of fucking beats on this record that genuinely made me start dancing. So fucking bouncy. He's floating. It's incredible. Really like this a lot. Oh, also there's a song called Gloria on it, and it's the best song
Yeah.
off.
I wonder
I
why.
don't know why it would be the best song, but it just is. So yeah, big fan. Like this. Wish he dropped it earlier. Because now I have to either like lock the fuck in on this record to get it on my album of the year list, or I just have to put it on the honorable mentions and regret it next year. So it's just kind of like a toss up, you know?
Yeah.
Mm,
Yeah.
mhm.
Yeah, I didn't expect this. I kind of figured he'd do the beef thing and then disappear.
Yeah,
And
I
then,
expected a nap,
yeah, and
honestly,
then
yeah.
reappear whenever he felt like it. Maybe,
Hmm.
make peace with Drake. I don't know what goes on
That shit
anymore.
ain't happening.
Yeah,
That shit
like
is
just
not
be
happening.
like, hey man, sorry about that, and
Friends.
and just move on. It all
Mm,
turns out to be a PR stunt in the end.
mhm,
That's obviously not the case, as Glory said. They touch on it on the record as well, but I was
mhm.
not expecting to go on Instagram on Friday and see that this had dropped and that
It's a
Glory
drop,
had
right?
already put it in the playlist. I was late to the news.
You were, yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah. I for the most part really enjoy this album. I am not a fan of the way it opens. The vocals are buried way too far back in the mix, and I was
Sorry.
afraid that the entire record was going to sound like that, because it's
Okay.
like, if that's the case, they forgot to master the damn thing, or maybe even mix it before they put it out.
But guys, you forgot something. Yeah, you
guys
forgot something.
guys, the knobs, you turned them the wrong way. They were
You
supposed to
did it
go, it was
wrong.
supposed to go like this. You went like that.
I know this is your job and all, but you still fucked it
Yeah.
up somehow.
So I just, and not to mention, it's a 5 minute long song that has
Yeah.
that issue for me. So I'm not a big fan of that one. I'm also not a big fan of Peekaboo. But besides that, I really dig this record, especially
Hmm.
Squabble Up and Reincarnated. Something about tracks being called Reincarnate or Reincarnated are make them really good. But overall, I think that this record's solid. All the features add to the songs. There's no features where I feel like they shouldn't be there. Which and when we listen to rap albums, most of the time I'm like, God damn, could it have
Could have
just
done without it.
could it have
Yeah.
just been the vocalist or the rapper that whose album it is? So yeah, overall, big fan of this one. Really knocked it out of the park here, Kendrick. You're running on a streak here. Man, another man that can't be stopped.
I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Best in the game. Best in the game. No doubt.
Hell yeah.
Hmm.